Well, hello guys! I hope you guys are doing amazing. As you know, I'm going to be on Okie Crime News here in just a little bit, related to Athena Brownfield. She's going to go live out in front of that house. So please, guys, get over to Okie Crime News and sub her up so you can start getting all the up-to-date information from boots on the ground. She is going to be live from there. I am not in Oklahoma. I know many of you guys are wondering, where is Bullhorn Betty? And I did not want to tell you just yet. What I can tell you is that I'm doing a tour of cases on the East Coast, bringing awareness to a lot of different cases. I really apologize about the lighting, but this is the desk and there's no light above me. So it kind of gives my face a little darkness. So I do apologize about that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to be covering some major cases here. We have Madalena Kojakari. She's an 11-year-old girl that's missing out of North Carolina. We have the Alec Murdaugh case coming up. It is the trial starting on Monday. He is accused of some really terrible things, and boy, what an interesting case that is. If you guys have not looked into Alec Murdaugh case, you need to do it. We're going to go through the backdrop of everything related to his case, but this has it all. This is the glitz, the glamour, the prestige, the family name, the legacy, the drugs, and the fall. And when the fall happened, it took his housekeeper, his wife, and his son. Yes, he is now going to court right now, defending himself against the murder of his wife and son. Now, mind you, this is a man that his family held the prosecuting office for almost a century, 100 years. Talk about a legacy, but this really does have it all. And then even after killing his son and wife, he tried to have a friend or hire somebody to kill him, leaving his son, his last son, as the heir. The crazy thing is the neighbor wouldn't even get out of the car, said it looked staged when they called law enforcement. So he didn't do a very good job, not a very sophisticated criminal. He is also facing defrauding and scheming his clients out of millions and millions of dollars. And I think that's what really snowballed this entire case to where he got to the point he needed to kill or execute his wife and son. It's just a really crazy case. And to think that he at one point was on top of the world. He had everything that you could imagine. The money, the power, the great job, the multiple estates. It is just insane. And he threw it all away, and come to find out, I think it has to do with a severe drug problem that he may have had. But all this stuff is going to be coming out in the light of this trial. I will be there on the 23rd to kind of sit in, see what's going on, hear opening statements. It'll be quite interesting. So I really do hope you guys stay tuned as I do this East Coast tour of cases. And we are going to be getting into the nuts and bolts of it. And then finally, as the grand finale, the one that's true and dear to my heart is the one of Quentin Simon, a 20-month-old child that was murdered at the hands of his mother. This is very special to me because had we not gone out to Chatham County, had we not fought for this little baby, we would be still speculating that we believe that she just let this child drown or that it was an accident. When we got our feet down in Chatham County, we knew within 24 hours, not only did she murder her son, but she targeted him. And she would, for whatever reason, never had a connection with her son. So it is a very sad case that we're going to be monitoring, and we're going there. They're doing a motion to see if they can bring the DFACS case over. I don't know what relevant information the DFACS case will have for Leilani, but the defense says that if they can't bring it in, it will not give her a fair trial. So I'm very interested into the arguments because what they're doing is they're trying to take confidential files from a confidential case because the children are underage, and they're trying to put it into a public hearing where all those details about the children will be made public. And obviously, the state's responsibility is to the protection of the kids. However, the defense is responsibility is making sure that Leilani has the best possible defense. Now, what could happen is if they can't make the argument, the judge may say that, hey, this has no bearings on her fair trial or not. It would not sway the court. The information in there is irrelevant to her charges at hand. Or they could say, because of the stuff in the defects, it may explain some things related to her defense, and therefore, by failing to include that, it will hinder her ability to have a fair trial. So that is where we're at with the Leilani Simon case. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to Tennessee. I'm not sure if I'm going to go over maybe to Oklahoma and cover Athena Brownfield myself. But at this moment, this is the tour of the East Coast cases, and I will be covering a lot of cases that have kind of got stale or have a stalemate to them because we've been so focused on the Idaho 4. And as we're getting information, it makes me, with the Idaho 4 case, is People magazine throwing us off? Are they intentionally making up information to sell their stories? I have it on good accord that a lot of the last two mind-blowing stories that they had published are lies. What are your thoughts? Please go back and read them. The most notable is the one where apparently a coworker told them that Brian Kohberger had been in that restaurant at least 2 times and purchased a vegan pizza. The store owner is saying, that's a lie, and nobody here in my store has ever stated that. So is People magazine, is People deceiving the public intentionally? I'm interested in your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to comment your opinions, your thoughts, and your comments below. If this video moved you, don't forget to share it. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Tell them about Bullhorn Betty. Tell them about our team. Chronicles of Olivia, MGL, Justice for All, Mallory Williams, House of Williams, right? JLR. That's a crew that we associate with. Now there's a lot more, so if I forgot to mention your name, like Okie Crime News, please forgive me, because we work with so many great, wonderful people that really help drive our message, help us expose these cases, and help bring attention to them. So guys, don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Good day.